I think we're having the best. What's up?
How are you, man?
We are having the best time.
Oh, look who it is.
You look so beautiful. Oh my God.
I'm an introvert.
Oh, you caused a ruckus in this office, let me tell you.
I might be the best golfer in the MCU. I'm talking to you, Tom Holland.
Wait, excuse me?
With the release of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania just around the corner, fans are really reaching to understand what this intro to Phase 5 will tell about the rest of it. And even with a serious movie like this one, there can be some funny moments within and behind the scenes.
This is not a muscle that other people have. You know, this is like a new muscle you've invented.
That's the conquering muscle.
That's the conqueror muscle?
With the stunning visuals we see in the trailer, there is bound to be more interesting moments like this, so today we wanted to focus on the bloopers and funny moments within this film, starting with Paul Rudd himself.
And here's you with a glass of juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here's your workout photo.
Yeah.
You holding a 10-speed bicycle.
Yeah.
With the early release of this film, some reviews have already come out about what is in this film, and with as great as the trailer portrays the movie, some thought it was a little odd.
I've got to ask, how did you get those guns on the plane?
Oh, wicked.
These things?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, these are real. I can attest. Come on, man.
And one reviewer is saying, Quantumania tells a tight story that balances humor with heart and manages to be one of the weirdest MCU movies to date.
You're the conqueror of the sexiest men.
I mean, that's the phrase.
That's what people are saying.
I like to think of it more as like the Blarney Stone. You work with Jonathan, you're going to be named sexiest man alive.
But before we get into more of these moments, some trivia for you. Scott Lang was placed into house arrest for assisting which Avenger? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
And then I go, on set, but I can't do it without making the noise. So the first time Paul ever did this, he was like this in the scene, like trying to get out of the scene.
Now, why this film is distinguished as weird, well, we'll just have to wait to watch the film ourselves and see. I, for one, have not seen it yet as of the time of this recording, but am very curious as to what made people say was odd.
Not on, I believed every single thing you said there.
I really found my niche, didn't I?
No, I felt like Paul Rudd was your dad.
He is my dad. Isn't that cool? Paul Rudd is my dad? How cool.
Grumpy to your parents or no?
I mean, you should ask my mom. I think I'm still grumpy.
Being in a world like the quantum realm, I can see how it could have been challenging to make this believable world and what was in and around it and the rules of the world.
Like a Wonder Woman crossover? Where like DC meets Marvel?
Wow, I don't know if the world could take that.
I can take it!
It's a sick choice, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Wouldn't you want to do a movie with Wonder Woman?
I mean...
Come on, Gal Gadot.
But the partial scenes that have been released online, and don't worry, we are not here to spoil anything, but moments like this kind of give some intake. With the first Ant-Man released in 2015, there's been a lot of time to accumulate more information on this new film with Ant-Man 3, and it's safe to say that the writers and producers of this project did a pretty good job at expanding the universe into this quantum realm, as we see from the visuals in the trailer.
You're lucky. You're always going to be lucky now.
Now it's part of my bag. It's in my bag
I got you
forever.
a driver with Cassey Lang's power suit, her super suit colors.
No.
So you can hit it like a superhero, just like me.
Yeah, exactly right.
And then next year, you know, maybe I'll have to try a little harder to beat you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And what some have conflict with is the strange creatures we see in the film, and I believe that's where people are getting the weirdness stance from. We can also look at the funny interview moments.
Is there an Avengers group text?
Oh, what a great question. There is a fantasy football league. And so some people have kind of come and gone. It's been like Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, Don Cheadle, Ryan Reynolds. There's a lot of text.
And we can laugh at Michelle Pfeiffer when she tells us her kids' reactions to watching Grease 2 for the first time.
I mean, and I thought,
you know, I never took them to premieres. I never, and at a certain point, I realized that their friends at school knew more about me than they did.
Rolling Stone put out an article on February 14th with the caption, "Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania feels like the MCU has lost its way." Now, being a Marvel fan myself and very much being patient for the release of this film, I really want to know why some people thought this was a strange film for Marvel.
Sweet story, but I was hoping you would say 1995 because that was the year you appeared in Clueless and my little teenage heart fell for you. Does that feel like a
well, then I guess
lifetime
I'd say
ago?
1995. And Clueless.
I even named my son Paul.
The article goes on to say, Quantumania is somehow heavy without feeling substantial, almost desperate in its very serious demeanor. Even scattered with occasional wisecracks, it makes Eternals feels positively breezy by comparison.
Family's very important to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kids aren't watching, are they?
Yeah, no, my kids don't. They're sleeping.
The next day, it was like overbearing, and we realized they probably got a deal on the dirt because it actually wasn't dirt, it was manure.
Why are you kidding me?
No.
So according to this, the start of Phase 5 is nothing but a little bear, but you have to remember this is just one person's opinion. Jonathan Majors, who stars as the main antagonist of this film, reacts to thirst traps of all things.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to focus here. So, can you please explain your actions? Like, what is happening with this thirst trap?
Well, I don't mind. I think it's okay to cause a ruckus every now and then. I'm an introvert.
Oh, you caused a ruckus in this office, let me tell you.
Wicked. Glad to hear it.
We also wanted to give a shout out to our DC Thursday winner. If you guys didn't know, we ask a challenging DC related trivia question over on our community tab. You answer it correct, you get a chance to have your answer featured here in one of our videos.
Did you enjoy wearing the suit?
Oh, I love wearing the suit. Can't you tell? That's why I'm in a Cassey Lang suit. I just am not done cosplaying Cassey Lang. I did my hair in a ponytail. What I'm trying to say is I'm a fan of Cassey Lang.
We can also appreciate this moment on the red carpet that jokes around about Paul Rudd admitting that the physical fight that we see a glimpse of in the trailer is semi-real.
What was it like going head-to-head with Jonathan and taking a punch from Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, it's legit. It feels intense.
3, 2, 1.
That's a good question. Oh man. Boy.
Oh, you're gonna stay.
I want to say hope because teenagers with mood swings is not easy to deal with.
Some viewers of this film have already revealed that Ant-Man 3 includes Peyton Reed's Fantastic Four ideas.
Me so bad, the Marvel security. They made me so afraid that if I told anybody, I would just, get fired. So I just didn't tell anyone.
What?
No. I just kept it a secret. It's way more fun that way when people find out on their own.
But you know how even though you keep a secret, there's always one person?
Yeah. No.
No?
I didn't tell anyone.
While speaking with a Hollywood Reporter, Reed discussed how Quantumania was influenced by his vision for 20th Century Fox's original Fantastic Four movie. I love Fantastic Four. It was my favorite comic growing up, and at the time, it was pre-MCU. Obviously, said Reed.
Teach me how to do it. I want to fly.
And then I have to somehow shrink
Yep.
and fly at the same.
So you, at the same time?
I don't
so
know.
you're going like that?
But it came apparent at the time that Fox didn't want to make the same movie I wanted to make. So when I came on board Ant-Man, and now that we've had a chance to do a third one, I really funneled a lot of my Fantastic Four love into Ant-Man.
Are you the best golfer in the cast?
I'm definitely the best golfer on the cast. Absolutely. I might be the best golfer in the MCU. I'm talking to you, Tom Holland.
Oh, man!
Michael Douglas praises Paul Rudd for his performance on this film and the reaction to one particular scene from the franchise.
I think I remember because I have a, I like to do
Yeah.
so I think it sort of started at that.
During the panel in SDCC in 2022, Peyton Reed even comes up with a joke or two while answering some questions.
So we went big, and we also went small.
Absolutely.
That's a great line.
That's a good part.
How many times have you said that? How many times have you said
Just
that?
get with it now.
William Jackson also appears in this film playing Quaz in the film and reenacts his reaction to when he got the call that he was cast in this film.
I was just like, oh, whoa, what, why? There's like a lot of that.
and then they turn into her and be like, baby, baby,
Whoa,
baby,
what? Yeah,
baby,
that's
baby. Yeah, and that's about it. Yeah.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, it was Captain America who he was caught assisting and put him on house arrest.
And I was nervous. He could tell, and he looked at me, and he's like, are you nervous? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you got this. You can do it. Whatever you do, don't laugh. Action! Couldn't stop laughing. Couldn't stop. I couldn't keep it together.
So what do you guys think about all these moments, and are you worried about the reviews of this film and what really happens in it? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
No, if I am, she's very much like her father, and she keeps it to herself. You know?
I love that.
She's seen the movie. She was starstruck by Paul Rudd yesterday. So much, in fact, I was so jealous. I said, you got to go back to school. Get on the airplane. You got to go.